What's up, beloved?
Ain't nothing to it, man. You know, just smoking dope, eating cantaloupe, cooling out, baby.
Ooh.
What it look like on your side?
Ooh. I'm just cooling, man. I ain't got nothing for that one. Like, you know.
Hey.
Dang. Like,
Yeah, no doubt.
Good,
I mean, you know, we cooling out, baby.
Yes,
You know, we getting it popping a little different part of the day for us. So it's like,
yeah.
excuse us if we don't seem ourselves on camera or whatever, but we getting it popping because we got to keep it moving for y'all. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's a little bit early, but
It's a little early, man. So what's popping, man? What you been up to? Everything good?
Man, everything's how it's supposed to be, man. In the gym, you know what I mean? Moving around, getting myself acclimated, man. Down 8.3
pounds.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, that's love, man. You
Yeah,
know,
just trying to turn that corner, man.
yeah. Let me say this, and that your journey, if you on any type of journey and you see some progress, it make you feel good. You know what I mean? Like 8.3, 8 pounds is dope. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Man, so I can't stop. I gotta keep going. I mean, you know the history, man. I just, fighting these demons, man. Well, they ain't gonna win. You know what I mean? So I'm at it every day, man.
doubt.
So just trying to stay focused.
No doubt.
Stay on my grind, man, and stay humble while I'm doing it. That's all.
Yeah, no doubt, no doubt. We fight the good fight over here.
Yeah, man. I don't believe in laying down, man.
Right. And so, for me, I'm in the health journey myself, because at our age, we got to watch everything, our levels, our sugar, our blood, our
everything.
Every little thing, you know what I mean? So, little progress. I lost maybe 2 pounds, but I do the intermittent fasting thing.
Great.
Yeah.
Great.
My problem, bro, is portion. I got bad, I eat the whole, I got bad portion control. That's my problem.
Well, I'm not no guru or nothing yet, man, but small progress, man, is made every bit of a difference for me. Like, I ain't cut everything out overnight. I just, what I knew was bad, I ain't had it. You know what I'm saying?
No doubt.
And I'm in the gym, and I'm trying to put in the work more and more each day I get there. So
yeah, and this all this stuff behind us here, I do that frequently. Speaking of which, we frequented what you call it, a speakeasy over in Bristol, PA.
okay.
I mentioned it because we're going to be talking. We're going to have segments on this, right? And today we got a serious topic we're going to get into. But before we do that, I just wanted to reach out about this the speakeasy that we go to over in Bristol, PA. It's called Daddy Tom's. If you've never been, for those that been, I mean, the experience is pretty dope. And for all my people in the tri-state area, like Chester, Delaware, New Jersey. It's a dope spot. You know what I mean? You get drinks like this ain't boots and bonnets. No disrespect to those kind of bars. It's not a bar. It's a speakeasy, and they make drinks like they got herbs. And they do everything right in front of your face. It's crazy.
Wow, I never been to one.
Yeah, bro, you got to come out.
Never been to one.
Next time we go.
I ain't been outside lately. You know what I'm saying?
I know you're on your journey. So
no, I'm just saying that I still got to get outside, man. I'm a recluse. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, man, it's safer to be that way.
Man, you know me. I don't partake, but I got to get outside a little more.
Yeah, it's definitely safer to be that way. Me and my lady was talking about just near misses, if you will.
Yeah.
And people aren't respectful. You know what I mean? So we partied with family. We had a surprise 50th birthday party to go to.
Gotcha.
Shout out to cousin Bridget, Dame over there.
Baby girl.
Yeah, so we had an awesome time down there, family and friends. And we just been cooling out, man. Business as usual, minding our business and doing that type of thing. Man. Yeah. What's up with nephew?
Actually, when I leave here, man, it's football equipment buying time.
Football.
Monday, full throttle is. You know what that is every day, man, till all the way till November. So we're going. You know what I mean? He's excited. I'm excited for him. So I got to spend a few dollars today after we leave here. After I leave here, I mean, get him right, man.
So help me understand
I
this.
got him in the gym with me too. By the way, he's great motivation.
Right, no doubt. Hey, he gonna be. Help me understand this. You say it's football equipment, so you got to do that every year. And what does that consist of? Because like, what his helmet don't fit?
Well, he grows out. He get bigger. He grow out of things. So last year he was in a different size. He got taller. So you gotta get shoulder pads. They provide the pants and the helmet, of course, but I got to get all the accessories to go with it, man. And shoulder pads, mouthpiece, cup, all them accessories to protect him even more.
Definitely the cleats. I know his feet gonna grow every year.
Oh man,
yeah, the cleats.
Last year he was in the 5, he in the 6.5. So it's like in a year, that's so.
Yeah.
Gotta get all that, man. So
okay,
excited, man. We start Monday the 27th. So
keep the train rolling.
Yeah, man. So he excited to get there. He gonna cook.
Yeah.
He gonna cook me.
Yeah, and for those that been watching this, nephew shot a commercial with the Eagles' great Saquon Barkley, and we have some clowns broke into my boy house out in Malvern, PA. I hope they get you animals off the street. Just it's
terrible.
Senseless, man. The man. Let me tell you something, and y'all dudes breaking into people's houses. At least give them the courtesy of not letting them be there. The man whole family in the house. I mean, you shouldn't break into his house in the first place, but if you're gonna do something like that, I mean, come on, bro. You got the man whole family in the house, and I knew y'all knew they was in there because y'all knew when to come in.
Now, had it been flipped the other way and something would have happened to them, they would have been dragging Saquon through the mud, man, trying to clear his name and all that when he home sweet with his family. So I'm a recluse. I don't. The animals got more sense than human beings.
They
man.
do. It's a code with animals, and we just don't follow the code.
It's sickening and sad, man, to see it. But.
So shout out to the
for
Barkleys.
his family and him, man.
Yeah, definitely shout out to the Barkleys. I'm glad nothing happened. Nobody,
Yes.
Things could be replaced. You can't replace people. So I'm glad that all worked out. But to the animals that did it, and I'm saying it, I hope they get you animals off the street, put y'all in cages.
Terrible.
Like the animals y'all are.
Terrible.
Just breaking into people's house. And didn't even take nothing. Stupid.
Till they get on the other side of the wall where I work, now they gonna want all these rights.
Right.
But
crying. You don't do enough push-ups. You go in there, you animals, when they catch you, when you go inside, you don't do enough push-ups to even protect yourself. So keep it up. And for all you chumps out here who, when y'all go to jail, y'all be crying, it's a different world in there. So
I was going to touch on that, but I got a lot to say about that type of stuff for another episode, man.
Chumps.
It get deep with me because I'm on that side and I see, right? You ain't ready for it. You're not ready for it. You're not ready for it, man. I promise you, you're not ready for it.
Real quick, I'll share a quick story, and then we're gonna get right to the story. To the topic. We got a good one today for y'all. 85 Proof Podcast. Your boy LES, cut from Curl, and we in the building. I don't know what year it was, bro. They built that jail over the prison over
1998.
1990. That's when they built the prison.
Yes.
Remember, we got invited over there to play against the inmates.
Yes, sir.
What year was that?
2002.
Okay, 2002. So myself, B-Dot, we all, the whole crew, we got invited over there. Now, we ballers. 2002, I was in pristine condition, right?
Yeah.
We hoopers. We going over there. We doing our thing. Man, we went in there, we went to go play the inmates. Friendly game of basketball pickup. They had the clocks. I don't know if I think they had referees, the whole nine, right?
Yeah.
So we go over there in 02, and man, bro, These dudes was in a whole nother shape. They was in a whole nother conditioning. You know, no smoking, ain't no drinking. They doing push-ups. They lifting weights. They reading books. They beat us by 87 points.
It was like literally 40 in the first half for real.
These dudes, and that's when I knew. Not that I mean, the plan is to never go to jail, but like
never.
It's levels to it, right?
And so, I think a couple people that we went in there with was scared. Like but
yeah.
I mean,
I could think of one right off top.
Scared. I'm like, wow, what are we doing, bro? Like,
yeah, no doubt.
Play ball, like,
yeah.
But yeah, man, stay out of there, man, because it's not what you want. You don't even think what could be. It's not that. I promise you.
No doubt.
So stay out of there.
Well, stay out of there. Yeah. If you, but for the clowns that's out here doing all this stuff,
go see what it's about.
Y'all gonna see what it's about, and it's you know what I mean. Yeah. You trust me. You don't do enough. I don't care how much weight you lifting, or if you ain't lifting weights, you better start.
It's even deeper than that. You're not ready to live how they tell you to live.
Facts.
You're not ready for that.
All facts.
Like, you're stripped. Just understand that you're stripped. You know what I mean? But that's another topic, man. Stay tuned for that, because I got a lot to talk about on that one. So
yeah, we get
what we got today, beloved?
Today, man, we got a good one. Well, at least we think it is, right? Trying to stay consistent with today's climate. Today, we're gonna talk about reparations. How do you feel about reparations? Do you think it should be, should it be handed out, or whatever the case may be? So today, we're gonna talk about reparations. You want to go on this, bro, or how you feel about it? What's your thoughts on this?
Let me do something real quick, right? All right. Let's talk about reparations, right? And now, this is just a little bit about what it entails or what it is. Under international law and human rights frameworks, they provide a range of material and symbolic remedies, including financial compensation, restitution of land, and formal apologies to address past injustices like slavery, colonialism, or wartime damages, right? So, me and you talked about it a bit off camera, like, I don't care either way about reparations, right? And it's not to say that we shouldn't be aware or care, but for me, I'm not going to sit around and wait for something that happened to us as a people, right? I'm not going to sit around and wait for something. Oh, they owe me this, they owe me that. You don't owe me nothing, man. And I'm saying it on some, you don't owe me anything, because I'm going to do what I'm supposed to do the best of my ability for my child, right? So I'm not looking for a handout from you. You know what I'm saying? I don't want anything from you, because how many times it says land, money and land, right? Money is always the go-to to shut somebody up. Here, now shut up, right? Land. They're going to give you, if you expect it and you want land or money and you get it, it's going to be a stimulation on that. So they're going to control the narrative anyway. So I don't care about it, man. I really don't, man. So call me, I don't know what to call me, what you can call me, but I don't expect anything, right? So tell me how you feel about
it. So my take on it is, before I start spewing out facts and, monies that was given and, land that was given, I I want to make an analogy because I do think we deserve reparations, but I don't like the asking part, right? Like I'm going to someone with my hat in hand, asking them for something. Mm-hmm. It brings me back to, excuse me. It brings me back to when I was like a child, 8, 9 years old, and I had to ask my mom to go outside. You ever ask your mom to go outside?
Absolutely.
Mom, could I go outside?
Yes.
And depending on a few things, that dictated the outcome of whether you got to go outside or not. Mm-hmm. If you cleaned your room like she told you to.
Right.
Did you do your homework like she told you to? Mm-hmm. Did you do your chores around the house? You know, or were you a good boy or a good girl or whatever? Were you acting up? So you going outside was based on, or if she just didn't feel like letting you go outside.
True.
Right? Yeah. So you know, your joy outside, it depends on how your mom feel or what you've done as a child to alter that outcome, right? Yeah. So if we fast forward now, we was 8, 9 asking to go outside. If you fast forward now, 40 some odd years later, we're asking to be treated a certain way, equal, not oh, I want to get treated better than B dot, or B dot want to get treated and no. I'm asking, just lay the rules out and we could just play the game on a level playing field, mm-hmm. and you know, may the best man win, right? Okay. Because it is a race, mm-hmm. right? So I think we should, and I don't want to like stir up nothing as far as like getting people pissed off, but you know, if you get pissed off, I think that's good too, right? Like we need to stop asking and start doing and taking and doing. Meaning, I don't mean breaking in people's houses or you know, robbing banks or you know, something of that nature. I'm saying we need to start doing it ourselves. We have the resources, right? And we need to start taking it. We have the resources to do so. You know what I mean?
So, what would you suggest as taking as part of the reparations? When you say take it, what are you taking?
We have to take back our dignity. You know, so my lady said something to me about code switching, right? Mm-hmm. I mentioned something like that to you. You know, and at first I was like, well, what the hell is code switching? Code switching is when you talk a certain way around a certain group of people because you're trying to get validation from them, right? Yeah. We got to take back, listen, if you want to end this sentence with a preposition, then end the sentence with a preposition.
Okay.
Right? Why you hit me for, or why you do that, or something, whatever. You know, I'm trying to think of ways to end the sentence with a preposition. And you know, a certain group of people made that up in the English language. You can't end the sentence. I'll end the sentence any way I want to end the sentence. Be who you are.
Yes.
Around, no matter who you're around.
Exactly.
So what we have to stop seeking validation from certain groups of people.
I was just going to say that, bro. Go ahead.
You know what I mean? So that's part of taking back who we are. Take it.
Do you actually think that when you say stripped of our dignity, right? Is that really the case, being stripped of your dignity? Is that really what, you know, 400 years ago in slavery, okay, it was lashings for learning. It was, you know what I'm saying? We're trying to read and they want you to be dumb, right? Nowadays, are they still trying to strip us of our dignity or is it undertone for something else?
Of course.
Because I don't want validation I don't need it. Yeah. Those who love me, that's my validation. You understand what I'm saying? Like, yeah. I don't care what they think about me. I'm never going to put on a horse and pony show for nobody.
Right. Okay, so, yeah, it's a system. You know, and I'm going to get into some facts, right, about these reparations, mm-hmm. right? But before I do that, I mean, you're saying, are they still trying to strip us of our dignity or strip us of our identities? And the answer is yes. It's never going to stop, mm-hmm. because, you know, if let's just say the KKK, let's say they was hiring.
Excuse me.
or hiring or looking for a new Grand Dragon Master or whatever the guy called, the clown in the white hood or whatever. So if they got two candidates, right, and one is more lenient towards black people, and the other one is of the old ways, and he was pressing black people, which one you think they're gonna go with? They're gonna go with the one that's pressing black people the old ways. They're not gonna say, okay, this is a new year, this is 2026, we're gonna be more lenient. That's not what they represent. So that'll never go away. That's when we have to, as black men, and I say black men specifically, not to cut women out of it, but black men, we're the warriors, we're the gods, we're the kings, right? So we have to be on the front line, and that's what we got to take that. You understand what I'm saying?
Sure.
I don't wish, but it'll never happen to me. Shout out rest in peace to Nolan Wells. But so let me get into these facts, and I had to write them down because, of course, I can't remember all this stuff. I don't know all this stuff. So in '88, Ronald Reagan signed a bill to give Japanese Americans reparations, right? Wrongdoing, right, from World War II. Now, the amount was 20,000 to about, 82,000 people. And you can't put a dollar amount on atrocities that was committed against a group of people.
Absolutely not.
Right? But,
that's what they do, though.
Well, it's like working second or third shift. You get a shift differential, right? Because they realize that you're being, what's the word? You're being taken out of your comfort zone. So we're going to give you $1 extra for working overnight, or, $1.50 for working second shift. So, you can't put a dollar amount on killing people, but this is the U.S. government's way of trying to repair something that they done wrong. And by the way, by paying these monies, you're admitting to wrongdoing, because you ain't gonna just pay somebody $20,000 if you ain't do nothing wrong. Like willingly,
absolutely,
paid $20,000 a person for 82,000 people.
I agree.
Right? So that's one instance of the government paying out monies from wrongdoings. I'm gonna give you another one.
That's guilt. Not to cut you off. That's guilt.
That's guilt. That's admittance of guilt, right? And okay, so I'm gonna go on, and then I got something else on the back end for that.
Mm-hmm.
So the Native American tribes, the indigenous people,
yes,
right? The people that were from here, not known for being from anywhere else, indigenous, right? So they was paid billions in bucks, billions, bro, over time. Not, here's $1 billion check, or, over time, billions of dollars, and land seizure, right? Meaning, okay, we're admitting to stealing. It was a show called Yellowstone, right? Kevin Costner, some other people played in it, whatever the case may be. And I stopped watching it, bro. It was good up until I seen this one scene. The indigenous guy was in the back seat of a car, and he said, all white people do is steal stuff and then make up laws so that you can't take it back. You understand me? So the Native American tribes, the indigenous people, they got paid billions of dollars. And it wasn't necessarily to the individuals, it was to the tribal government. And of course, they did what they did with it.
Yeah.
Casinos, lenders, and things of that nature. All right, so here's another example of, let me see when that was. 1946 to 1978. So that's how long they was paying those billions of dollars back to the Indian tribe. To the Native Americans.
Almost 30 years.
30 years of payback. So they're admitting wrongdoing. In 2009, they had a land settlement compensation. So they're admitting, okay, we stole your land, here's the land settlement compensation. In 2009, bro, we had cell phones. That was like recent.
That's almost, that's right there.
You know what I'm talking about? 16 years ago, or whatever it is, right?
2009, wow.
1971, it was an act called the Alaskan Native Claims. 44 million acres of land was returned. 44 million acres.
How much land that is? Like,
bro, that sound like the earth. Like, I ain't even know, like...
Yo, it's...
Wow. Right? So... But it's wrongdoing. Now, yeah, they got... now, I won't mention Jewish people simply because the U.S. government wasn't involved in the compensation that they received. You know, so although it was warranted, you know what I mean? But the U.S. government ain't have nothing to do with the monies that was paid back to the survivors of the Holocaust or the people that was involved in it. But my final one is, so I named the Native Americans, the Native Alaskans, and the American Japanese. All received compensation, monies, land, property, legislative laws to protect them, right? 3 different groups of people. 1921, the Tulsa Massacre, Black Wall Street, right? Yeah. The probably I think it was the first, maybe the only. I'm not sure if they could consider, but I know it was the first domestic terrorism committed on the United States. Domestic meaning it happened from when inside, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So 1,200 homes burnt down, 8,000 people left homeless, 300 people killed. Think about that, bro. If if we got 8,300 people in our crew and then 300 people died, that's a lot of people. You know those people.
Yeah.
Right? So that no compensation. They didn't build Tulsa back up for Black Wall Street. They didn't pay out money to the people, lawsuits, civil suits, wrongful death. O.J. Simpson was found not guilty of murder, but had to pay millions of dollars in a wrongful death civil suit. Yeah. So, okay, y'all bombed on American soil. Not only did you not rebuild, you didn't even pay the families in the civil suit because you were directly responsible.
What do that remind you of, man?
I mean,
it reminds you of the move bombings in '84 behind somebody that was in office that was non-black.
Right.
Black Wall Street at the hands of a non-black woman on a lie. It started the whole trickle effect with that. You know what I'm saying? So my thing is, man, no amount of money, like I hear you saying you agree with it, but no amount of money can take away the years of pain, man. And you know what's the sad part, man? Suppose they did give us reparations. You know what's the sad part?
What's that?
Racism still gonna exist, man. It's still gonna be the same thing, no matter what. And it's raw truth, but it's true. It's here. Take the land, take the money. It's still gonna exist, man.
So I could care less about racism. I'm not.
Yeah, we understand that, but I'm just saying, like, so if we cry about reparations, give us land or money, right?
Right.
Give us that. Oh, we got it. It's a way for them to say, all right, man, I don't want you to complain, man. We done took care of you. Shut up. That's how they think.
Well, that's why they won't get. So they had a 400 years head start on us. If they give us so we're old. You can't work. You can't have somebody work for you and you don't pay them. We're old money. So they're not giving us anything. That's what's old. So let me clear that up. You ain't giving me anything. You owe me, bro. Somebody ever owe you something?
Personally? Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So you know how that feels, right? Yeah. So we're not asking for handouts. You owe. O-W-E. You owe me, bro.
I don't want nothing from him, bro.
Nah, here's the thing. I want it. And you could be racist, because can't none of y'all whoop me. I'll break anyone. Like,
But-
I'm not even... I'm not the guy that's going to be on one of these internet shows or... I'm not going to do... I will break one of y'all jaws if y'all try me. End the story. I'm not even the type to try. Jaw broke.
If I ever encountered that, and to that magnitude, man,
Or worse.
I can't say what I'm going to do, and I pray I never have to face that, especially with my baby boy, because it's not going to end well, right? But they still want to put their foot on our neck, man, no matter what.
That...
Like, I understand the mentality of why I do this, I do that, but this is what okay, they owe it to you. Okay, they give it to you. Shut up, N-word. You know what I mean? We gave it to you. We owed it to you. We give it to you. Shut up now.
Yeah, but so this is what we could do. So America was built on the back of slaves, black people, right? So that's why they owe us money, reparations. All the buildings or all the businesses or the agriculture, the infrastructure, knock it all down and give it all back, if that's the case. Now, me and you, we don't live amongst people who own slaves. Mm-hmm. But we live amongst people who benefit. They are the beneficiary of their great grandfathers having slaves. So if me and you was drug dealers, if we deal dope and we made hundreds of millions of dollars, right? Mm-hmm. And the government found out and we left it to our kids, they would strip that of our kids. Our kids didn't deal dope, we dealt the dope.
Right.
You follow what I'm saying? But they're gonna say, no, you come on, give us that money. You got this house, that's from drug money. You got this business, that's from drug money. You follow what I'm saying? And I know people going to rebuttal, well, you know, back when they was doing that, slavery was legal, but it's not right. So that's what I mean about these white folks. They changed the laws to make it fit in whatever agenda they're trying to push.
There goes my next point, right? Land. Okay, say it's not the money, it's the land, right? Give you land, right? It's yours. It's Lester Whitehead's land. They're still going to try to put guidelines on what you cannot do to your land. It's yours, right? They want to control the algorithm and the narrative of blacks and non-whites. Period. Regardless. And if you don't abide by the guidelines that they say that's your land, they take it right back from you. See what I'm saying? So the undertone and the undercurrent is always something with them, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, backtrack a little earlier when you said you and wife was talking about the code switch, right? You ever been at work and something and somebody coming through, I guess to do inspections or something, and they tell everybody, okay, man, they coming through with inspections, man, you know, this, that, and the other. You tighten up and just, hold up. I don't care who coming through. I'm always going to be who I am, man. I'm not going to be, oh, hi, how you doing? No. It's the reason why they used to say, hey, man, you work this way, because they know I'm not for all that. I'm not doing that, man. I am who I am, and you ain't going to change me because somebody come through here, non-color, want to, I mean, see what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, I do. But so it's this saying, right? Would you rather cry in a abandoned building, or would you rather cry in a mansion? Mm-hmm. So you're always going to have problems. So you know, rich people got. I mean, Saquon Barkley just got his house broken. So nobody's susceptible to problems.
I get it.
What I'm saying is this, bro. You owe me something. So you know.
So this place them owe it to you and put a stipulation on it also?
It don't. It's they stimulate. They put a stipulation on everything. So where we're at now is owned outright, and you still got to pay taxes. You can own a house and still have to pay taxes on it. If you don't pay the taxes, that's just part of the rules. What I'm saying is this: everybody abides by the rules. If you don't pay your taxes on your property, they take your property.
Right.
That's black, white, whatever you are, right? Asian, Spanish, whatever you can. If you don't pay your taxes, they take that. What I'm saying is, give me my money, and now we're all on the same playing field. Don't because see, it's different for us. The American Japanese, the Native Americans, the Native Alaskans, they're not living under systemic racism like we are. So not only did you strip us of our language, our culture, our monies, our ability to agriculture, now you fast forward hundreds of years later, they doing systemic racism, meaning I'm going to not give you a loan for a business or a house or a car or whatever the case may be. So it's more than just you raped our ancestors and you murdered our ancestors. You're right now today stopping our children from growing. We send our kids to school to learn a white curriculum. They don't know nothing about their history, but they know all about. When we was growing up, we was taught that Christopher Columbus discovered America. If you ask your son right now, if I ask my daughter right now who discovered America, they couldn't tell you because they took that out of books because they had to right their wrong. So you understand what I'm saying? So give me my money. Don't keep my money.
I got sad news for you, bro. And I'm just speaking on, 50 plus years on this earth, right? It's safe to say we got more time in back of us in the rear view than we do in the windshield, right?
No doubt.
We're not getting nothing in our lifetime. So maybe our children, when they get, they might have to, man, but we're not getting nothing. Look at the way things are today. We're not on the radar. We're not even acknowledged, man, honestly. We're not acknowledged. Like, you see everything in the news, which is, a lot of things going on, right? A lot. We're not nowhere near the playing field with these people, man. So we are not getting anything. Now, I don't know what our children might have or get. Prayerfully, hopefully, you know what I'm saying, something might come along then, you know what I mean? But
all right.
We're not getting anything.
Chances is we aren't getting anything. Mm-hmm. So at the top, that's what I'm saying. Yeah. We could create our own wealth. It was this young fella. He probably was like 17 or 18, young guy. He mentioned something about, and I mentioned something to you about for our crew. Mm-hmm. If everybody just gave $1,
yeah, right,
and all the wealth that we could build our own schools, build our own churches, libraries, businesses. I'm gonna say this, right? Mm-hmm. I was in Chinatown, I don't know, a few years back, and having a great time, and we was walking back to the car, and what I noticed was, it was this business, that business, all Asian owned, right? Fine, it's Chinatown. When I got to where the garage was, or whatever, where we was parked, it wasn't a garage.
Right.
It was a bank on the corner. Mm-hmm. And on that bank, it wasn't Wells Fargo, it wasn't Bank of America or whatever, right? It was, I don't know what bank it was, because it had their the Asian letters on it. You know what I mean? The right.
They got their own bank.
So they got their own bank, which tells me all these businesses in this area put all their money in that bank, and that bank fuels their community. They got their own schools, they got their own businesses, their own everything, their own land. So they did it on their own. Although they had a loan or a grant or whatever you want to call it, they didn't have to pay back. Mm-hmm. But they took the money and ran with it. You understand me? So give us our money. I'm not saying me, but we could do that on our own. We could create our own wealth. We got to stick together like they do. I'm gonna say something, and people don't like this, but the LGBT community, right? When we was in school, and I'm gonna keep it a buck. I graduated high school in 1992, and if you was gay, you sat over there. You wouldn't dare. You wouldn't dare come sit with us, right? I'm saying all this because I'm about to land the plane.
Mm-hmm.
So you sat over there. And what, how many years is that? 1992 till now?
34.
In 34 years, you look at where the LGB, forgive me if I'm leaving out letters, that community, if you look at where they are, from 34 years ago, bro, they run the world. You know why? Because they stick together. That movement, the LGBTQ community has. I mean, we had the Million Man March and this and that, and the Black Panthers and this and that. They passed us a million times over in 34 years.
I was ready to say, man, you know, the Asians and the community, no disrespect, but they got laws passed for them. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They got rights. We have no rights. We don't have laws for us. You understand what I'm saying? Like, that's bare minimum that we should look for first. You understand what I'm saying? We're not gonna. I don't foresee them making laws for us. Like, you can still say the N-word blatantly and nothing happens, but you can't. I don't know the disrespect word for Asians or whatever. I would never, you know what I mean? But you can't say that. You can't say to the LGBTQ community the harsh words. You can't say.
Right.
But you still can say the N-word.
Right.
The playing field is not for us on no levels.
Well, see, 1,000. But dig this. They won't. The Asians do have laws to protect them. Mm-hmm. Everybody has laws to protect them, except for us.
Even the Jews got one now. You can't say that now, but the Jewish community have one now.
Right. Okay, cool. And not to jump off topic, but arm yourself. Mm-hmm. Like, bro, ain't nobody gonna tell me when and where I can protect myself. If I'm going to New York this weekend. If somebody gets out of pocket with me, I'm breaking their jaw. I'm not no tough guy, but trust me,
the disrespect won't be
tolerated. Disrespect won't be tolerated. You will get your jaw broken. Right? Yeah. So white, Asian, Spanish, black, your jaw broke. So we got to protect ourselves.
I'm with you on that.
You know what I'm saying? So what I'm saying is at the top I said we asking, give me, can I have my reparate? Fam, take that shit.
I'm not.
And again, I'm not promoting violence. I'm not saying, go break into a bank and, go rob the lady up the street with the pearls from the Titanic and all. No, I'm saying me and you, hey, we gonna put $20 up in the pot.
You know what's funny, man? I don't know if I shared this story maybe a month ago. I was taking my son. If I did, I'm just going back, right? Taking my son to his mom, right? At the job, right? So I'm down in Center City. And, I see traffic being held up, but it's like, what's going on, right? So it's an e-bike holding the traffic up, right? So I see the lady swerve out the way, and I'm like, oh. And I did it, and I hit the horn. And the bull was white on the e-bike and was like, F you, nigga, I can kill you, right? So my instinct of who I am, which is probably wasn't a good idea, was I'm going at, like I followed him on the e-bike. You know what I mean? For a hot second, but he started maneuvering, I can't, you know what I mean? My instinct was dead wrong to go when he said that and tomorrow. I mean, I'm like the guy. I'm like, huh? So I'm from there, like, show me. You know what I mean? But I should have just kept pushing. You see what I'm saying? But my ego got in the way. Like, yo, man, you're not gonna just think you're gonna get off on me, and I'm not gonna. You know what I mean? But of course I couldn't. He on a bike. What am I gonna do in the whip? Like, you know what I mean? It's tight down in Philadelphia, so I'm saying, I see what you're saying about that, man. You're not just gonna. That goes for anybody.
No way.
But
are you gonna do it? Not to me.
I think, man, that I will never be the one to shut up around them folks, man, and be quiet. And you see what I'm saying? I'm not. I don't care about what I'll face whatever consequence comes, but I'm gonna stand on it. You understand what I'm saying? I'm never gonna start nothing, right? I mind my business. You know what I mean? But I don't want to be bothered with you people, man.
I tell you what, getting back to the reparations part of it. If you look at how they treat Asian Americans, they treat them like an asset, right? Because they know they got power. Meaning they have their own schools, their own places of worship, their own businesses, their land. They got assets. They got millions, maybe even billions. They got their own banks, their financial institution, so on and so forth. When you're, when you're not helping your own cause, and here's the thing, I believe that if we was to build another Black Wall Street, they would find a way to literally rip it down and tear it down. And I hope that they do. Listen to what I'm saying, because we got to smarten up. Let's say we did what that young fella said on Instagram or social media, everybody give $1 a day, a month, or whatever he said, for all this money, for how many blacks are in America, 52 million blacks or whatever it is, and we could build our own hospitals, churches, and financial institutions. I guarantee you they would definitely knock it down or find a way to destroy it, whether it's through litigation or just brute force. And I wish they would use brute force, not because I want to do something to them, which I would do something to them, but not because I want to, because I want other black people who are walking around here sleep to understand that what we're going up against. So you don't believe shit until shit comes to your front door, right? I've never seen an ICE agent before, right? But I believed in it, but I'm not going to discredit the people that went through it, right? Just because it didn't happen to me, I'm not going to say, people got attacked by sharks. I've never seen a shark in captivity before. You understand me? So just because I never experienced don't mean it ain't happening. Mm-hmm. So I want us to, join together and build our own everything, infrastructures, education and all this. I want all of that. And I want these people to forcibly take it from us just to wake everybody up. Rick Ross got this line. He said he's happy that Donald Trump became the president because you have to destroy before you elevate, right? Mm-hmm. That means in order to build a house, you got to clear out the land so you can make a strong foundation to build up on it, right? So let's build Black Wall Street again. Let's do this. Let's do that, and let's watch over it and watch what these folk do. I want so many people like us don't realize who we up against. We're old reparations, right? You could be racist towards me if I'm living in a penthouse, or if I'm driving a Bentley, or if I don't even want to go to that extreme, but like what I'm saying is, if I'm living above the poverty line, you could be racist towards me. You don't have to like me. You can't whoop me. What you gonna do to me? And guess what? Be racist towards me. When you approach me, Lester G, you getting your teeth knocked out your mouth. And y'all, Les, you tough, and bro, disrespect me with some racist nonsense and see what happens to you. That's all I'm gonna tell you. Look me up. I'm registered. Whatever you want to do, look me up and see what happened to you. So if you're gonna be racist to me, be racist. But be racist to me while I'm driving my luxury car. My kids' future is set. Their education is paid for. And my kids they're gonna echo the same thoughts as their father. Be racist towards me or one of mine and see what happens.
Well,
rest in peace to Jordan Hill.
You said something about the Asians and why they. Have you ever seen a president of the United States of America in our time of presidency, whatever, have you ever seen one of them without going to Asia, Korea, to meet with the leaders over there and all that, right? You have never seen them to go meet with somebody from Africa, black, and say, yo, what can we do? They tried to shit on Cuba. They tried to shit on Haiti, right? We are not part of the people. We, the people, we are not part of that people. You understand what I'm saying? So, like you said, see me with my luxury car. You know what I mean? The same, like, you know what I mean? I get it. At least you pay me what the fuck you owe me, right? I'd rather keep you motherfuckers right where you at, right? Stay there, because I know you. You know what I mean? Now, reparations to me, man, is how long we've been screaming reparations, bro, and it's still overlooked, blacks, overlooked. Everybody else get what they want. It's nothing. It's not gonna happen. Excuse me.
Yeah, I mean, that's fine, but we having a conversation. What I'm saying is factuals and opinions. So factual is we know the money's available, but we don't have to. Let me ask you a question. If they gave you $5 million, you're not going to take it because keep them over there?
No, I'm going to take it, but I'm not. What I'm saying is, like, I don't respect it.
So we saying, how do you feel about reparations? Yeah, we're not saying we expect it.
Yeah, that's how I feel.
Chances are it's not going to happen, but we having a conversation piece
no
about
doubt.
it, right? So what I'm saying is, at the top, I said we could take back everything, right? If we could, learn how to work together,
right.
We could take back everything. But see, my thing is, I like setting traps. I want to work together, build some stuff, schools, infrastructures, all this kind of stuff, and I want to watch these white folks tear it down, so I can look people in the face and be like, see, you know me. I don't do the whole, I'm that parent. Like, if I'm going through a divorce, I'm going to talk about the mom to my kids. Yo, your mom ain't shit. I do that. I don't care, right? Because right is right and wrong is wrong. So I'm the type of dude that'll say, look, we're going to set this trap, we're going to build this infrastructure, and we're going to watch them tear it down, just so I can tell you I told you so, and now you know what we got to do, right? Because it's a trap. It's like a warning shot. Somebody come in your house, they say you're supposed to let a warning shot off or whatever. Right. So that's a warning shot. You knock down a new infrastructure we just built out of hate, please knock it down. So now we could do what really needs to be done. You understand me? And I'm not saying we need to be violent, but there is a time and a place for everything. I believe in violence.
America only respects violence. Look at the country.
The loss of finance and loss of life. I believe in violence. It is warranted in certain instances, most instances. So, not to cut you off, my take on it: give me what you owe me. I want it. Now, chances are they're not going to pay us what they owe us. Okay, cool. Move out the way and let us build on our own. If you get in the way of that, it's going to be heavy consequences, especially if you're dealing with somebody like me. Heavy consequences. So that's my thought. That's my take on reparations. I'm not asking you for anything, bro. You know what you owe me. Give me that. If not, move out the way and let me build my own.
Respect. I respect. And I agree to disagree, man. We should make this thing go and work and be good. I mean, but
the money is there. I just gave you 3-4 instances.
We know it's
there. Of money.
Yeah, we know it's there. It's been there.
Yeah, we made the money already for them. So again, I'm setting a trap because I really want smoke. If we being honest, I really want the smoke, right? But and yeah, you know, the less you know, no, because violence is warranted, laughter is warranted, sex is warranted, everything, right? Things happen for a reason. It's a time and a place for everything that you do. Mm-hmm. It's a time to have sex. Typically at night when the kids go to sleep, you have sex. It's a time to drink. Typically after work, after a hard day's work. It's a time and a place for everything. Right? It's a time to laugh at a comedy show or whatever. A time to eat.
Violence is warranted. You trying to harm me and mine, man. Like, I ain't, you harm me and mine, whoever I'm associated to.
Yeah.
I mean.
But my thing is, it ain't so much as the government. You know, it's us. We got to learn how to stick together, because I guarantee you, I can go online right now and say, oh, you look crazy in those shoes and that hat, and your mom this and your mom that. I guarantee you, I'll be dead by the morning. If I was to go online, Facebook, Instagram, and say something about somebody's mom or whatever kind of clothes they wear, I'll be dead by the morning. Black man to kill me dead by the morning. Right?
Yes, sir.
But let a white man come slap your grandma's church hat off her head on Sunday.
You want to call the police.
You want to call the police and go to court.
I never understood that one. I never understood that. Like, I ain't calling no.
We gonna let the judicial system handle this, because I mean, this is crazy. He smacked my grandma's hat off her head.
No, sir.
But let me say something about your grandma's sweet potato pie. You'll kill me by the morning.
Yeah. Yeah, and
we gotta stick together, bro.
And it won't be no marches, vigils, and none of that. Like, let a white man or a cop do it.
We have to stick together, bro. So, but you know, I
agree with that 100%.
Yeah, that's my take on it. We won't get reparations, no form of it, neither. And here's another form of reparation that they got out there too. It's what is it? A public apology in the form of
public apology.
like being in the museum, having artifacts up in the
public apology. They will never humble their. They will, bro.
They've acknowledged wrongdoing.
You understand how much it takes for somebody to say I'm wrong and I'm sorry? For the smallest, minute thing, right? You absolutely know that ain't coming from them. You know that ain't sorry.
Yeah, I mean,
I know, you're right, but that is one. You're right, absolutely.
Yeah,
that's when
we forgot to mention.
Yeah.
So let me ask you a question. I'm just talking. If I kill 2 or 3 generations of your family, right? Mm-hmm. I could give a public apology and put some artifacts up, maybe the murder weapon that I used to kill your family with, and say, excuse me, I'm sorry, and it goes away. Why is that a form of reparation?
Sorry.
That's a reminder of what you did to me. See, and that's what I'm saying, bro. I don't want to keep going back to this.
No, that's almost like, you're right. Because even when the people do things, like you just said, and they get in front of the judge, any words, they want to look at the family, I'm sorry for the family, like, man, get the out of here. I'm not trying to, because I'm not trying to hear that. You understand what I'm saying? I'm not.
I know that the kids don't use remember encyclopedias?
Yeah, I had them in my house. Yeah.
I know kids don't use those anymore.
Nah.
Yeah, I don't even know if they know what they are. Yeah, the phones, right? But I feel one day, and I hope I'm wrong, and I'm not no tough guy, but I ain't soft neither. Mm-hmm. One day I'm going to make it in one of these things because I'm going to do something to one of these. I'm going to be retaliating. Right? Because I don't tolerate disrespect. I'm a man. M-A-N, man. 51 years old. I got girls. I will not tolerate no form of disrespect.
Because I don't disrespect. So you think I'm going to allow?
What's the rapper? The rapper in Philly, damn, I forget this dude's name. Ew. He got this line, he say, and they can help me. I think he's from West Philly, one of the Philly rap. I think Jim Jones signed him. He got this line where he say, I don't like beef, but I love to retaliate. That's me. I'm not gonna start nothing, bro. I'm respectful. I go out and eat with my family, go with my children and traveling, doing smoking cigars, whatever. Mm-hmm. I'm not tolerating no disrespect, bro. I will break your collarbone, bro. You understand me? I don't care. I'm not one of these these black dudes who, you know, oh my God, it's a white guy. I mean, you just happen to be white and you're gonna get your jaw broke.
Yeah, I definitely like this. You know what, man?
Give me my money.
You that's my boy. Listen, this is part of why I'm out the box a little bit, right? Because I know how society is now, right? And I know the entitlement that comes with those people out and about. You know what I mean? Go ahead, man. I'm cool, man. I don't want to.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I don't hold the door. I was at the store the other day. I said, I don't need you to hold the door for me, man. I might. You know what I mean? No, I was just holding it. I don't need you to hold the door.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I'm good where I'm at. I'm in a good space, man. You know what I mean?
No doubt.
I don't want to come out of this space because it's...
Right.
It's not a good thing. You know what I mean? And I'm in a good space, man. You know?
You're in a great space.
But give you your money, though, huh?
I don't care how you pay me. All nickels, give me my money.
If you were to get it, would you rather have land or money?
I'd rather have money.
I think I will have land because it's a lot I could do with it. I could grow my own things. I can, you know, understand what I'm saying? I could build my son and whatever. You know what I mean? This is, you know what I mean?
Yeah. No, I take the money. I mean, you know, to each his own,
yeah,
right?
Yeah.
And you know, people say, well, y'all ain't gonna do nothing but mess the money up. It's my money to mess up. So what?
Yeah, I put that in my notes, man. I had some, but we covered everything I had just in conversation, man. Like, because if you get most, like you said this a while ago with income tax, right? When people get that money, what they gonna do? You get an $8,000 income tax and you buy a $7,000 car, or get a car with a car note that you can't.
And then you get the car taken and you didn't spend.
So it's the same thing with the reparations, man. And then you gonna blow the money, and then you gonna you said it's your money, but don't cry wolf after that now.
Right.
See what I'm saying?
So this is where I'm at with it. If you said they're gonna put stipulations on it, they give you land or money or both or whatever.
That's coming.
Okay.
Right. Yeah.
Give it to me.
Mm-hmm.
And then if I mess up the land or if I go broke, then you can say we gave you N-words, which we owed you, and so now you can't say nothing. Okay.
I don't even think it's a money amount that you could put on that, man.
You can't, but what I'm saying is, it's like the people that work third shift. If you a man and you got a family, a wife, kids, and you got to work third shift, you know what that mean? That mean the same animals that broke into Saquon Barkley house, now they have right of passage to break into your house because you not there because you at work. So they pay you shift differential as a way to, you know what I mean? So give me what you owe me. That's it. I mean, let me mess it up. Let me, whatever. Yeah. You know, me personally and the people that I'm with, we're going to take that money, we're going to take that land, and we're going to build and turn it into, you know, what the Asians did. Chinatown, we're going to have Black Wall Street again. You own the cleaners and a haircut, a barbershop. I got an art collection and a cigar shop or whatever. We're going to build it again. And I dare, you know what? I'm going to let it go. So listen, that's all I got on it, man. Because I don't want to, people thinking that I'm tough and all that. But,
nah, man, it's just, speaking, I mean, we just don't.
I wouldn't do it, though. That's all I'm saying.
Disrespect, man.
I wouldn't try. But I kind of want you to, but I wouldn't.
We ain't, nah, man.
So,
you know.
That's my take on it. The the money is there, right? I gave 3 or 4, bro. 3 or 4 examples of trillions of dollars, because $1 billion was handed out several times. This one said billions. It didn't even give an exact number.
2009.
Yeah. So
That's
I mean,
not long ago.
The money, and then think about it too. And we gonna close it up. Remember when I don't know who it was, Trump or somebody gave everybody $2,000 or $12
Stimulus check.
A stimulus check. How much was the stimulus check for?
$2,000.
It was $2,000. You gave everybody $2,000.
But everybody got it though. Whites too.
Okay, so but that furthermore,
He wasn't going to give it to just blacks.
cool. I'm just saying because whites suffer too, right? But what I'm saying is that further proves my point. The money is there. Because now you're not just talking about black. I don't know how many black people are in America, but now you're talking about all people in America. Got $2,000. You know how much money that is? So there you go. And then too, we're gonna close it up.
320 something million in America.
I made a comment about black people spending the most money during holidays like Christmas, and you was like you wanted to see the numbers. So I couldn't get the numbers on, like, because the computer, when you go to the register, they're not saying are you white or black, and then you buy the PlayStation. So they just tally up all the money. But my example was, I said if it's $1 billion spent, I said 700 million of it is us, right? And we'll never be able to find out. But you know how much money was spent at Christmas? I said $1 billion. Guess how much money it was?
I can't even fathom it.
$1 trillion. People spend, and when I searched it, I said in the United States, because I don't even know if other countries celebrate Christmas like that. $1 trillion was spent at Christmas.
Dang.
I would pay top dollar to know how much of that was the black people spending, but like again, when you go to register to buy that PS5, they not marking down if you black or white, so we'll never be able to get that information. But I just wanted you asked for those numbers, and I've been meaning to holler at you over the phone about it, but
That's
here, and I was thinking
numbers $1 trillion.
$1 trillion.
So if you can guesstimate us spending out of that trillion.
Bro, I don't even know what the hell $1 trillion is. I mean,
oh man,
$1 trillion? You know how people are like, yo, he a Billy? No, $1 trillion.
That's different. That's
what is that? Like, how do you get to like?
Where's the commas at on it? Like, goodness gracious, man.
Yeah,
but
man.
To the viewers, man, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, man. 85 Proof Podcast, and let us know what y'all think on reparations, man. Feel free to tap in. Your boy Cuff and Curlin.
It's your boy LES, man. Definitely tap in, comment, and I stand corrected on certain facts. I had the facts, but I had my opinion. Yeah. Definitely comment, man. That's it. That's all I got.
Appreciate y'all. Love is love. One.